I'm Elizabeth Eck, and I own Eck Realty Group. I'm a real estate broker locally here in Tallahassee and the surrounding area. And I've been using Tony Kelly for over 12 years now. And the first person that I ever met on site was Chris, and he was so helpful, very quick and knowledgeable. And then from there, I've been using them on every inspection that I have. I encourage the buyers to go ahead and get an inspection because they're licensed and professional, where they can open up the HVAC units, and then they also sit with each buyer, kind of go over the lifespan or how to maintain the units with them. And then the most standing out guys that I work with are the two trays. And they are super funny. They're great with the customers. And so whenever we get a chance to work together on site with the buyers, it's always a really great time. Another reason why I love working with Tony Kelly is because their office. They always answer the phone. Someone gets back to me. Recently, they've been allowing me to text their office, which is very productive in my line of work. And so I've got Shelly who returns my text messages quickly. They also produce the reports very fast as well. I always encourage buyers to go ahead and do an inspection so that they can take a look at the life expectancy of each unit, and then also educate themselves on how to maintain the unit so it can work efficiently and for as long as possible. And then when I have a customer that needs to get a new HVAC because it's a lender requirement for the loan, Tony Kelly is always spot on when it comes to the recommendations. They're not always going to be the most highest or the most expensive, but they definitely are ones that I can always count on to produce an estimate quickly. They are great at being able to communicate with the customer and the buyers and educate them about the HVAC units. I mean, we're definitely not licensed. Home inspectors are not licensed where they can utilize or be able to give you information about like the chemicals and stuff that are involved. And I am not an expert by any means. And so when I have an expert on site, it's really great to just be able to turn it over to them, and then they can explain the inner workings of what they do. When we had an outage on one of our HVAC units, it was just working overtime, and I had a huge group of kids at the lake house, and it was super late and it was hot in the summertime, and Jonathan came out to service it. I found out that he is related to the owners, and I could tell right away that he is super hardworking because it was still 10 o'clock. I don't think he got out of there until 11 p.m. and still had to drive back from our lake house back to Tallahassee. And I just really appreciate that it is a family-owned business that employs cousins and family members, and also the retention is huge because both those Trey guys as well as Jonathan have been there for a very long time, which is consistency. And with working with them for over 12 years, it's been wonderful to see the exact same faces.